The race to CLAT 2023 is on. With last few days left for CLAT, here's your chance to make every day count. BYJU'S Exam Prep, CLAT and Law brings to you back-to-back interactive lectures for your last-minute preparation. Last lap to CLAT 2023. Marathon sessions based on actual paper pattern. 7 days Maha revision sessions for CLAT and IELTS. Paper solving tips. Every day at 11 a.m., 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. only on our YouTube channel. Do not forget to join us for detailed exam analysis and paper solution for IELTS 2023 on 11th December and for CLAT 2023 on 18th December. Subscribe now and hit the bell icon to never miss an update.
Good morning everyone and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. I hope I'm clearly audible and visible to everybody. Good morning Muskan, Hariom, Dibadrita, Arya, Neha, my very regular students. I hope you can hear and see me very, very clearly. My name is Alpa Sharma and this is our weekly editorial analysis. So good to see all of you guys back. If you could very quickly confirm that I'm clearly audible and visible. Yeah, I am clearly audible and visible. Thank you, Dia. Thank you so much. Alright, so आज बहुत interesting article है. Not as interesting as the one that we did on ghosts. लेकिन एक ऐसा article है which will force you to think hard, really hard, okay? And which needs a lot of interpretation. Story start होती है कहीं से कहीं और चली जाती है, फिर कहीं और चली जाती है, बहुत deviation है story में. So जहाँ deviation बहुत होता है story में, to be on track with the main idea becomes very, very difficult. Source क्या है? Aeon से article लेके आई हूँ बहुत time से. I am Diya. It's just that it's really, really cold. And you will now see me as the red-nosed reindeer all the time. Ma'am, can we revise skimming, scanning and speed reading tips today? Okay. ठीक है, done. Let's revise the skimming, scanning and speed reading tips today. Okay? Let's focus on that. चलो, देखते हैं आज क्या करेंगे class में. Give me a second, please. Here we go. So we have one article that we're going to be doing today. The source is Aeon. और Aeon में skimming scanning actually is something that we can follow because Aeon articles बहुत long होते हैं और बहुत सारा data होता है उनमें. तो actually हम आज की class में skimming scanning और speed reading techniques follow कर सकते हैं. Let's follow what Sijan has suggested. And vocabulary बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं है आज के article में. Last class में हमने anyway बहुत सारी vocabulary कर ली थी. आज class में बहुत vocabulary नहीं है. बट बहुत बहुत सारे inferences हैं. तो inferences आपको simultaneously draw करने. I'll keep asking you inference questions. Main idea tricky है because the story deviates from one thing to the other. It's a discursive passage. बहुत सारी चीजें discussed है. आपको ये ध्यान रखना है कि author actually क्या बोलना चाह रहा है throughout the passage. You have to keep a track of what the main idea is. I will not help you with that. So make sure you know what the author is talking of. Neha, please search for figure of speech Alpha Sharma on YouTube search bar. You'll find 2 of the videos that I've taken. Concepts pe. Please find those classes and watch them. Okay? Preeti, you're very scared for the examination. एक suggestion देती हूँ. ठीक है? Scared आप हो वाजिब है. It's natural for you to be scared. You are anxious. It's okay to be anxious as well. Because even I go through these things when there's a testing time for me. But remember something, you guys, all these names that I see on my chat box right now, all of you have been so regular. Just don't let the anxiety and the stress and the tension take over you that you are unable to perform in the examination. A little stress pushing you to work harder, very, very necessary. But stress that stops you from studying, ऐसा stress नहीं होना चाहिए. एक मेरी बात बहुत ध्यान से सुनो और याद रखना ये चीज. CLAT, AIELTS, इनके पैटर्न कभी भी certain नहीं होते हैं. If when you sit for the examination and you see a change in the pattern, let it not get the better of you. Please do not let it ruin your examination. क्योंकि वो चेंज ऑफ पैटर्न सिर्फ आपके लिए नहीं है, वो चेंज ऑफ पैटर्न सबके लिए है। एवरीवन इज गोइंग टू बी स्ट्रगलिंग विद द सेम चेंज ऑफ पैटर्न। कोई सब चीजों की प्रिपरेशन करके नहीं आता। ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1 कभी भी 150 और 150 नहीं आती, 125 126 के आसपास क्लोज हो जाती है। तो सबने पढ़ाई करी है, लेकिन चेंज ऑफ पैटर्न सबके लिए होगा। इफ द पैटर्न चेंजेस, पहले 2 मिनट स्किम थ्रू द पेपर, सी इफ देयर इज अ चेंज इन द पैटर्न। If there's a change in the pattern, that very moment, use your smart mind. Please make a new strategy that you're going to follow to attempt the new pattern of paper. Grammar आ गया, accordingly follow करो। Static G क्या आ गया, accordingly follow करो। ठीक है, उससे घबरा के बाहर निकल के मुझे ये मत बोलना कि मैम my paper God forbid got ruined because the pattern changed. I was disturbed with it. Don't let it disturb you. वो सबके लिए change होगा. Remember my words, okay? सो चेंज आ गया पैटर्न में, कोई बात नहीं, इतने मार्क्स दिए, इतने चेंजेस देखे हैं यार, एक और चेंज सही, ठीक है। मैम 3 ईयर एलबी के लिए कोई कोर्स नहीं है क्या? प्लीज स्पीक टू काउंसलर्स ऑन द कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर दैट माय वीडियो टीम हैज शेयर्ड। मैम मेरे माइंड में तो सब मिक्सचर हो गया, कोई बात नहीं सृष्टि, पता है क्या होगा जब आप बैठोगे ना पेपर देने, सब मिक्सचर बिल्कुल स्ट्रेटन अप हो जाएगा, बिल्कुल स्ट्रीमलाइन हो जाएगा, सब डर खत्म हो जाएगा। वहां जब एग्जाम चालू होगा ना, वो जो पहला क्वेश्चन देखोगे, सब कुछ याद आ जाएगा जो आपने याद किया है, ठीक है। ऑलराइट, so Neha, I am not really sure if that's going to happen on our free classes, on our paid batches, on our app. There are many questions that you can follow. स्टार्ट करते हैं आज के सेशन से। मेरी जो ये टिप है ना, ये फॉलो करना है, याद रख लेना, लिख लेना है इसको कहीं। Let's start with our passage, but before that, we've launched our test series. You can enroll yourself for this program. You still have 20 days to go. The details of the program are there under my video in the description box. Speak to your counselors, know more about the tests that we have launched. They're really, really good. Page number 1, Aeon se article. Have a good read and send me done once you're done with it. Shubham, I'll answer this. Read the page. Done everyone? ठीक है। ओके, शुभम का क्वेश्चन था कि मैम PDF of important articles, it will be released on our common telegram group. अभी तक हमने टॉपर्स बैच में शेयर किया है. It will be released in our common telegram group. It will also be released in our paid batches very, very soon. If you're not there in the telegram group, please join the telegram group. The link should be there under my video in the description box. When should it be when should it be released? It should be released in a couple of days. जैसे ही रिलीज होगा, somebody from our team is going to make an announcement on our YouTube channel regarding that. ठीक है, अब इस पेज पे आते हैं. इस पेज में क्या आपको कोई भी पोर्शन स्किम करना चाहिए था? Should you have skimmed anything in this page, or this page is full of arguments made by the author? What do you think, Sijan? Skimming क्या होता है? Reading some parts, leaving some parts. आपको क्या लगता है इस पेज में कुछ भी स्किमिंग लायक था, या आपको सब चीजों पे ध्यान देना चाहिए था? यहाँ देखते हैं क्या स्किम किया आपने. नाउ ये पूरा पेज इट्स नहीं आ रहा. द सेकंड पैराग्राफ हैज अ मेन आर्ग्यूमेंट इन द लास्ट लाइन. देखो ये वाली लाइन, द सेंट्रल ऑब्जर्वेशन इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. फिर एक कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन आ जाता है, ये भी इंपॉर्टेंट है. फर्स्ट लाइन ये भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसका कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन ये भी इंपॉर्टेंट है. द होल पेज इज सुप्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट. आपको यहाँ कुछ भी स्किम नहीं करना चाहिए था. बच्चे एक बात याद रखना, अगर आप स्किमिंग और स्कैनिंग फॉलो करते हैं, कभी भी स्किमिंग आपको फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में तो नहीं करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ आपका फाउंडेशन होता है. वो आपको मेन आइडिया बताएगा किस चीज की बात कर रहा है ऑथर। कभी भी फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ लास्ट पैराग्राफ स्किम नहीं करो। सेकंड पैराग्राफ हम यूजुअली स्किम कर सकते हैं क्योंकि वो फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ का एक्सप्लेनेशन होता है, बट दैट इज नॉट द केस हियर। वो फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ सेकंड पैराग्राफ दोनों में आपको एक ऐसी स्टोरी का बैकग्राउंड बता रहा है जिससे आप एक कंक्लूजन निकालोगे ग्रेजुअली, और उसी कंक्लूजन का एक कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन भी आ गया है। जहां कंक्लूजन और जहां कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन है, ये दोनों पार्ट सुप्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं हमारे लिए। तो इस पेज में आप ज्यादा कुछ स्किम नहीं कर सकते थे, ठीक है। ओके ना, कुछ लाइंस जो इंपॉर्टेंट हैं जहां आपको ध्यान देना चाहिए था। ऑफकोर्स द फर्स्ट लाइन जहां ऑथर ने प्रपोजिशन एक कॉमन बिलीफ स्टेट किया है कि अगर अर्थ में लाइफ नहीं होती, आप और हम नहीं होते, या किसी भी तरीके की नेचुरल लाइफ फॉर्म नहीं होती, तो ये पूरा जो वर्ल्ड है ये काफी डिफरेंट होता, ऑफकोर्स डिफरेंट होता। कन्वर्सली अ प्लैनेट ऑफ टुडे हैज टू अ रिमार्केबल एक्सटेंट बी मेड विथ has been made what it is by the activities of life forms. इसका मतलब क्या निकलता है, इससे हम एक कंक्लूजन निकाल सकते हैं that how we see our earth today is because of the life forms on it. Natural है, हम पोल्यूशन नहीं करते तो लाइफ थोड़ी अलग होती, हम पेस्टिसाइड नहीं यूज करते तो अर्थ थोड़ा डिफरेंट होता। और ये तो सिर्फ ह्यूमंस की बात है, एनिमल्स में भी अगर मंकीज नहीं होते तो फूड साइकिल का चेन डिफरेंट होता, अगर अर्थवॉर्म्स नहीं होते तो कुछ और होता, अगर बर्ड्स नहीं होते तो बहुत सारी चीजें अलग होती। दैट इज द लाइफ ऑन दिस प्लैनेट has made the planet what it is today. Without the life on this planet, the planet would have been something else. That's the first important line that we focused on. Next, there's an explanation of that. इसका conclusion, जिस्ट क्या निकाला ऑथर ने? The central observation of the undertaking is that over time, life forms have profoundly altered the fabric of this planet. What does that mean? Again, a repetition, a restatement of this line. That is, जो लाइफ फॉर्म्स है इस वर्ल्ड में, इस अर्थ में, एनिमल्स है, बर्ड्स है, इंसेक्ट्स है, ह्यूमंस है, ये सब कंबाइंड ने मिलके हमारे अर्थ को एक फॉर्म दिया है, और जो फॉर्म आज है हमारे अर्थ का वो वैसा नहीं होता अगर ये लाइफ फॉर्म्स नहीं होते तो। इट हैज ऑल्टर्ड द सर्कमस्टेंसेस इन विच लाइफ फॉर्म्स इवॉल्व, येट द आइडिया दैट लाइफ फॉर्म्स माइट ऑल्टर अर्थ इज नॉट न्यू। अब ऑथर ने एक नया प्रपोजिशन डाल दिया है कि यही लाइफ फॉर्म्स अर्थ को और ऑल्टर कर सकती हैं। एम आई राइट और रॉन्ग एवरीवन? Exactly, Anadi. Yes, Debajrita. So it's the other way around. Earth has provided us opportunities. We, as life forms, have altered Earth. I'll repeat what I had asked you. Can I say the Earth will be altered even more with the life form that's here? Life forms में अभी तक author ने humans को specify नहीं किया है. We can't necessarily conclude that the passage is about climate change. क्लाइमेट चेंज तो सिर्फ हम ह्यूमंस रिस्पॉन्सिबल है, हो सकता है ये पैसेज और भी तरह के ऑर्गेनिजम्स की बात करेगा। लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट पेज एंड सी इफ इट्स रेफरिंग टू अदर काइंड ऑफ ऑर्गेनिजम्स एज वेल। फॉर पीपल हु स्टिल डोंट नो, दिस पैसेज इज फ्रॉम द एयन। हियर वी गो टू द नेक्स्ट पेज, पेज नंबर 2, रीड एंड सेंड मी डन। डार्विन आ गए हैं, एवोल्यूशन की बात होगी तो उनका तो आना जरूरी है। You're welcome, Shubham. Question YT session I'm getting right, but in attempting in mock I don't score well because there's pressure of time. Lakshmi, time pressure से deal करना बहुत जरूरी. You have to take up a lot of mock tests to be able to deal the time pressure easily. Now you're done. 4 words that are important in the whole page. You can skim through this page. A lot of things can be skimmed. This whole part can easily be skimmed. ये पूरा part आप skim कर सकते हो. ठीक है? 4 words that are important in the whole page. Yes, Anadi. It talks about evolution being a gradual process. अच्छा, 4 words बताइए पहले, फिर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पूछती हूँ. ये जो कोरल्स और वॉर्म्स हैं जो पैसेज में लिखे हुए हैं, are these a part of the premise or the argument? Of course, evolution is an important word here. Evolution, okay. Organisms, earth, change. Yes. Time, evolution, little significance but greater impact. Yes, Lakshmi. So can I say these worms and corals are only premise? They are hinting to what Lakshmi has said, and that is these little organisms playing bigger impact on evolution. These are premise, Bhumi. These are premise to support the argument that these small creatures, they look small, insignificant, but the significance to evolution and how we see the earth today is huge. Darwin, evolution, earth and time, yes, these are important words. So, I'll in a nutshell tell you what this page talks about. It says, huge earth है, बहुत सालों से, millennium से, centuries से, आप देख रहे हो वो इवॉल्व हो रहा है. ये पूरा सिस्टम हमारा जो है, ये जो प्लैनेट है हमारा, इसमें एक अर्थवॉर्म या कोरल ऐसी क्या चीज कर सकते हैं? यस, बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं. These are our entire landscapes and they can actually alter the entire landscape we are living in. Corals, of course, can alter the entire landscape. You have, I'm sure, read of so many news pertaining to how the coral reefs have been destroyed by humans, specifically in areas like Maldives and specifically in areas like Thailand, and how they are now working on restoring these corals. Okay, so corals play a big role in altering the landscape that we live in. तो हम जैसे बात करते हैं ये अर्थ किस फॉर्म में आज हमारे पास है. ऑफ कोर्स लाइफ फॉर्म्स उसको ऑल्टर करते हैं. हम ह्यूमंस तो बहुत लेवल तक ऑल्टर करते हैं, बट ऐसे छोटे छोटे ऑर्गेनिजम्स भी उनको बहुत लेवल तक ऑल्टर कर सकते हैं. दैट्स द आर्गुमेंट द ऑथर इज मेकिंग हियर. दे हैव इनॉर्मस impacts over many years that you see. Let's go to the next page, everyone. Page number 3. Read this and send me an answer. No, Diya, we can't say that. That's incorrect, bache. Skim. Skim through the page, everyone. बहुत easy है. The author is focusing on the relevance of earthworms. ठीक है, यहाँ inference अगर आएगा तो first paragraph and second paragraph की first line से आएगा. So Darwin had written a book. Yeah, there's a shift. Yes, Sadit. Glad that you noticed it. There is a shift in the main idea. Did everyone see this? अब मेन आइडिया ग्रेजुअली इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ अर्थवॉर्म्स की तरफ जा रहा है. It started off with organisms and how they can alter where we live in. Now it's shifting towards earthworms. We still have to wait and see if the main idea is about earthworms or all the organisms that alter the planet that we stay in and its landscape. Now, let's get back to how the first paragraph and the first line of the second paragraph can lead to inferences. Darwin published a book. People discarded the book, thinking कि बूढ़ा हो रहा है. These are eccentric afterthoughts that Darwin has had because his life is coming to a close. He's getting old, or it's more like a book that he's written while he's Satyana के लिए जो भी आपका verb form आप use कर सकते हो यहाँ. He was getting old, okay, and this behavior was visible in this book. Everyone discarded the book, but the author claims otherwise. He said, no, these thoughts were not eccentric. These thoughts were not afterthoughts. Rather, they are important. What did he do in the book? That's an explanation written here. You should have skimmed. If you have stayed in India, if you've stayed in a house that has a garden, if you visited the fields, if you visited playgrounds, I am sure you must have seen the, sorry to gross you out, the excreta of an earthworm. It's super natural, super nutritious for the plants, right? And I'm sure you must have seen that and you must have wondered, what is it? It's mud, yet it's weird. You have never seen that, and you know what it does and how it is produced at the surface of the earth. So I'll not discuss this whole paragraph. I'm sure you know what an earthworm does and why does it excrete and what does it excrete. We're not talking about excretion anymore. Let's go to the next page. Here it is. Yes, Anadi, it does. Yes, it is pretty fertile as manure. My child is going to barge into the session today, I'm sure. Yes, whole first paragraph should be skimmed. Did you skim the whole paragraph? आपको पता है कैसे earthworms function करते हैं and where do they defecate? What are the kind of things they defecate? We'll not discuss the first paragraph. This paragraph is an explanation, but the last paragraph is very important here. अब देखो ये paragraph क्या बता रहा है कि earthworms ऑर्गेनिक मैटर खाते हैं, फिर उसको वो प्रोसेस करके एक्सक्रीट करते हैं, डेफिकेट करते हैं सरफेस पे आके, एंड दे गो बैक डीप इनसाइड. तो ये जो सरफेस है, थोड़ा सा इन्फरेंस निकालते हैं यहाँ. डज द लुक ऑफ द सरफेस चेंज आफ्टर द अर्थवॉर्म्स कम टू द सरफेस एंड डेफिकेट? डज द अपीयरेंस ऑफ द सरफेस चेंज? यस शुभम. और अगर सरफेस का अपीयरेंस चेंज हो रहा है, do earthworms play a big role in what we see today? What we see today in terms of our entire planet? Yes, they do. तो आज जो हम planet देख रहे हैं, probably earthworms बहुत ज्यादा responsible हैं हमारे surface के appearance को लेके. ठीक है? Yes, that's important here. आगे चलते हैं. Picture a hot day in August. Darwin is an old man, leaping pole long since discarded. He has long white beard that makes him look vaguely like an Old Testament prophet. Long beard है तो साधु की जैसे. Old Testament हम Christianity में रेफर कर रहे हैं, but अगर आप Indian context में रेफर करोगे तो he looks more like a sadhu. Or as one of his eulogists would write. Eulogist कौन होता है? जो बहुत praise करते हैं. तो अगर कोई पर्सन जो डार्विन को प्रेज करता है, वो डार्विन के ऐसे लुक को कैसे एक्सप्लेन करेगा? एंशिएंट फिलोसोफर की तरह, उनकी जो बिग बियर्ड है वो एक प्रॉफिट की तरह नहीं लग रहा है, वो एक रादर एक बहुत ही एंशिएंट फिलोसोफर की तरह लुक दे रहे हैं अगर आप किसी यूरोलॉजिस्ट को पूछोगे तो. He has traveled a lot. He has studied the earth a lot. He is a philosopher, not only a scientist or somebody who made discoveries, but also a philosopher. That's what people would claim about him. Let's go to the next page, everyone. अभी तक मेन आइडिया देखो, डार्विन और उसके अर्थवर्म को लेके उनके ओपिनियंस के बारे में है. We'll still stick to that main idea. Let's go to the next page, everyone. Here it is. I'm moving fast because we have a long article to read. Here you go. Yes, Anadi. One inference that you can draw from this whole page. One conclusion that you can draw from the whole page. कौन बताएगा क्या कंक्लूजन निकाल रहे हो पूरे पेज से एक लाइन में मेन कंक्लूजन ऑफ द होल पेज इट्स गेटिंग रियली कोल्ड कौन बताएगा कंक्लूजन yes Bhumi, the earthworms may seem small, their impact is huge. Several effects of earthworms, several, not one but many. They do a lot of things to this earth. Lakshmi, that's one. There are many more things. Small organism, huge impacts for preservation, mulching, irrigation, and aerating the soil and various other things. Effects of earthworms is what the whole page talks about. Looks like the main idea is about earthworms only. Could be. We'll have to move ahead and see that. Let's move ahead, everyone. Have you been attending the last lab? If you've not been doing so, you're missing out on something really important. Don't do that. Please attend our last lab series. It's been on our YouTube channel. I'll share the schedule with you by the end of the class. Here is the next page. And before this, did you like the video? If you haven't done that yet, please do that now. Don't do this mistake by not liking the video. If you are learning from the videos, you need to show us some gratitude. Go and like the session. Here it is, the next page. Ravindra, I'll answer this question first. Let's do this page. Is the main idea anymore about earthworms? I think there's a deviation here. Did you notice it? Earthworm, kaboom, it's gone. No more anything about earthworms. It's about life again on this planet. We've come a full circle. We started with life forms altering this earth. We've come back to it. We've taken a full circle. It has changed again. He turns back to the first question and he answers it. How would the earth look in the absence of life forms? Try to imagine it. क्या होगा? Simple. सब खत्म कर दो, ये buildings खत्म कर दो, ये humans खत्म कर दो, ये birds खत्म कर दो, ये खत्म कर दो. Simple है ना? Not so simple, not so fast. Author क्या कह रहा है? नहीं नहीं, इतना आसान नहीं है. आपको खत्म करना है ना अगर लाइफ फॉर्म अर्थ से, और इमेजिन करना है कि बिना लाइफ के अर्थ कैसा होता, आपको बहुत कुछ करना होगा. That is the conclusion that you draw from this paragraph. That to imagine how earth would be or what earth would be in the absence of life, these are not the only things you need to do. You have to do a lot. It's very deep. It's not as easy as it sounds. You have to do all of this, is what the conclusion here is. Did you get it, everyone? Yes, it talks about life forms and their contribution, manifolds, multi-layered. It's not a simple one. Birds हटा दो, butterflies हटा दो, फिर pollen हटाना पड़ेगा. Flowers हटाओगे तो pollen भी हटेगा. Leaves हटाओगे, trees हटाओगे तो leaves भी हटाना पड़ेगा. Shells हटाओगे तो pearl भी हटाना पड़ेगा. बहुत कुछ चीजें हटेंगी अगर आपको life forms हटाने हैं तो. आगे चलते हैं everyone. कितना interesting है ना article? Next page. Here it is. Skim. Yes, Preeti. Do you see the paradox here? Do you see the irony here, everyone? It could lead to a critical reasoning question. Okay, who asked me the critical reasoning question? Ravindra, are you still live watching this session with me? If you are, I would like to answer your question about critical reasoning. Are you still watching me live? If you are, just send me a yes. Okay. I hope you've seen the contradiction here. I hope you've seen the paradox here. There's a seminar on or a meet happening on ecology, which is happening indoors. Everyone's wearing a mask, movies देख रहे हैं. ये ecology पे कितना बड़ा irony है ये. होना चाहिए क्या? ecology पे है seminar, ecology पे आपकी meet है. It should be open, outdoors, in the fields, in the woods, somewhere there. But ironically, it's happening indoors with people wearing masks. That's not how it should happen. And of course, the author here talks about we humans as well. So I think now we're coming close to climate change, possibly. Possibly the whole passage is written to hint about climate change here. Okay, let's go to the next page and see if climate change is the main idea the author was trying to refer to. ये पूरी कहानी जो earthworms की सुनाई थी, climate change के लिए सुनाई थी. देखते हैं एक बार next page में. I think that's the last page. It is the last page. Here it is. Yes, it's very long, Aditya. I had to eliminate a lot of paragraphs. I'm glad that you've read it already. I'm glad that you found it. What is the main idea? That is my question now. फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ दिखाऊं फिर से एक बार? आई होप यू रिमेंबर दिस. स्टोरी चल रही है ना हमारी पूरी. व्हाट इज द मेन आइडिया? क्या है मेन आइडिया? बताइए जल्दी जल्दी से. ट्रिकी है बहुत सारी चीजें. Yes, this last paragraph, last two paragraphs, they relate to the first page again. You see the whole circle. It basically follows the idea that all life forms are significant no matter how small they seem. Absolutely correct. So it is not about climate change. Certainly not. It is about life forms, every life form, small, big, humans, insects, earthworms, everything. They have made the earth look like what it is today, and it's grand and it needs attention. All life forms have played a significant role. Yes, Arya. Yes, the vast changes the life forms bring. That is the main idea. I'm glad you've understood that. So, जब भी confusion हो main idea का, देखो last paragraph, first paragraph, देखो क्या link है. कहानी बीच में आएगी जाएगी, बहुत चीजों की बात करेंगे हम. But that is going to be only an explanation of the main idea. The main idea is how tiny to big life forms, humans to insects, everything changes what we see, the earth today that we have. Okay, now that was all for today. But before that, look at the schedule that we're going to have. What the date is? It's 25th, and oh, I'm sorry, that's the older one. I forgot to update it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do like the video. Do follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Dollar app on Google Play. I shall see you tomorrow morning again. Have a very, very good day, everyone. Happy reading, happy mock solving, happy practicing. All the best for your practice. God bless all of you. Bye, everyone.